Y'all want to know what really, really gets me going? It's the fact that I came home from working all day, being tired all week, frustrated, full of anxiety, and I was thinking to myself, you know what would make you feel better? Get your tail home, film you a YouTube video to put it out for all the people, and get this room cleaned up. So that's exactly what I did. So, are you wondering why my gears are grounded right now? Some reason, somehow, I was able to film this entire thing with no sound. None. How, you may ask? I really couldn't even tell you. It's like I've never seen a camera before, never picked one up, never learned how to use one whatsoever. But to be honest with you, all I can do while I'm doing this voiceover is think to myself, you know what? There are worse things in the world. It'll be fine. But I was just so excited about this one because a lot of you guys really like when I talk to the camera and we have conversations and things like that. This was going to be one for y'all. This was going to be, and you know what else? Y'all, I was funny. I was on one this day. I was funny. And now I can't even hardly remember what I was even talking about in these clips, but the reason I'm leaving them in here is because I was having a pretty good hair day and I wanted y'all to see it. So I wasn't going to cut it all out because that was going to be like half the video. I literally talked to y'all like throughout half the video. And I'm so sorry. I will rectify my actions. I will figure out what I did. Y'all know I'm all thumbs. And I probably touched that daggone screen again and messed something up. But anyways, yeah, this is going to be now a voiceover and music. It was going to be a really good one again, but I got you next time, girls. I got you next time, I promise. But basically, throughout this whole thing, right here in the beginning, I was talking to you guys about this room and why it was in the state that it was in. And we had company for a couple of weeks. I was, all the things. And so when Mia was here, which is Ruben's daughter, we decided to take the pack and play out of that room and kind of put it in here in my office. That way she would have room to put out her luggage and things like that, be able to spread out, right? Right. So what happened with doing that was I pulled it in there and then I had no room to get anywhere else. So because I have been lazy and busy, I just would walk in and throw everything in there like I normally do. But all of these clothes that are sitting around, I promise you, they were all clean. They all got folded, but I couldn't get over to my dresser to like put any of them away. I legitimately I can't even talk. See, this is exactly why I wanted to do this video. Was because it's so much easier for me to sit there and talk to the camera because it's like I'm talking to somebody else. Does that make sense? When I'm doing these videos, sometimes believe it or not, I'm at a loss for words and I don't really know what to say half the time. So I'm tripping over my tongue. I apologize. But anywho's it's, yeah, so I couldn't even like get to my dresser or anything like that. So there were just piles of them everywhere. And I have had, I think like the last couple of videos that I had put out, I had a stack of clothes on my chair and I just sat on them because, why not? But yes, I figured what I would do is just pull everything out of this room, put it in the living room. That way I can see what I've got. If I needed to declutter anything, throw anything away, any of that stuff, it was just going to be a lot easier for me to see it while it was all laid out that way. No rhyme or reason. It was just what was easier for me. Okay. So mostly everything that I'm taking out of the pack and play are things that were mine and that I needed to do something with. Everything that leaves in that pack and play from this room is because it is Mila's and it needs to go back into that bedroom.
Why does it sound like I feel like a stranger? It's like I'm surprised by the good things in life. Funny how you clear out all the noise in my head. Starting to think you might know me better than all of my friends. We still smile when we fight, and when I cry there's no words, you just simply can't.
Y'all, that was such a good song. Oh my God, where's my microphone? Oh, Jiminy Crickets. Y'all, my mic wasn't even in front of me. I just got to get up and start this day all over again tomorrow. Anyways, so since I had everything pulled out into the living room and I had some space to walk around, I decided to just go ahead and put all of those clothes away that have been sitting around. But this is everything that I pulled out. Now, like I said, all that stuff in the pack and play will go back into that bedroom. Most of all this stuff is just boxes and trash, but I'll go through that in just a second. And like birthday stuff was still sitting in here. And this, let me tell you what this is. So this past year, we had Easter at my mom's house with all the kids, right? And I was like, I'm not throwing these away because they're not cheap. Have y'all bought plastic Easter eggs recently? They're not cheap. So I was like, I'm not going to throw them away. But then my mom was being mean to me and she said, well, you can't keep them here because I ain't got no room either. I don't know why I just did that. I don't know why I just did that accent. I think I just went directly to Forrest Gump when Jenny was on the bus and he went to sit down with her, and then the other little boy was sitting over there, and he looked at him, and Forrest looked back at him, and he goes, can't sit here. I don't know why that just came to my brain, but that's how I talk, and I need help. Anyways, so yeah, here's more of me talking. And I think at some point in this little conversation right here, and I could be very wrong, but I do know that I was talking about this at one point in time, I was expecting something in the mail, and it's really cool, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And it was going to fit in with this video so stinking good. I mean, so stinking good. And I had checked, if you guys have like the little app on your phone or whatever, I got a notification earlier today that I had a package out for delivery. And to be honest with you, I completely forgot that that stuff was coming. But I know that's exactly what it is because I haven't ordered nothing. So I was waiting for it to come home, right? And I was like, man, that's going to be so good. I can use that in this video. It was going to work out. The stars were aligning, okay? Clearly nothing aligned on this day. But as I pulled onto my street coming home from work, the UPS truck got behind me. And I was like, heck yeah. And my street is just a one-way. It's not a one-way. It's just a cul-de-sac street. You know what I'm saying? So if they're coming up there for somebody on my street. Sorry, that was my phone. And I was like, yes, because the little thing said that it was out for delivery, right? So I get home and I get out of my car, pull up in front of my house, get out of my car, and I don't see the UPS truck anymore. I'm like, well, where the heck did she go, right? I was like, whatever. She might just be stopped at the end of the street and then she'll come back up, drop my stuff off, okay? So I come inside. I take Buddy directly outside so he can go potty. I scoop him a scoop of food, and I go in there and I dump it in his bowl. I go into my room to change clothes to do this video, and I get another alert on my phone, and I was like, okay, what's that all about? So I open it up. It's UPS, and it says, ding dong, we're sorry, but we could not deliver your package because nobody was home to sign for it. And I was like, what? So not only was I home, I was there. I walked directly from outside to the door, grabbed the leash that's right by the door, hooked the dog up, took him outside to potty. Y'all have seen my front yard, right? Y'all see that. Like the street is right in front of my house. So I was there. I was there. Anyway, I'm really mad about it, okay? Oh, okay, this is the part. I was talking about this because I'm talking about the Post-it note. So I'm thinking, well, what in the world? That doesn't make any sense because if that were the case and they came and nobody was here and they knocked or whatever for a signature and I wasn't here, don't they stick one of them little things to your door that says, hey ma'am, we were here and you weren't, so you're going to need to come by and pick this up or we'll try again tomorrow, right? Aren't they supposed to do that? No. Crickets. Nothing. I got nothing. Donna, no package, no sticky note, no nothing. So I was really perturbed at that point. So if any of you guys out there watching this right now work at UPS or know somebody that does, could you please figure that out for me? Because I was mad. But anyway, yeah, I was mad. So I'm going to go ahead, take this back and play back to this bedroom back here. And it was one less thing for me to be looking at. Also, I think I showed you in the last couple of clips that my crock was stuck up underneath it. And I was like, oh, that's why it wasn't moving. So I moved the crock, obviously, and now I'm trying to get it back in here, and it won't go. And I'm like, what is wrong? Why is this day doing this to me? Anyway, I had the brakes on it, okay? The brakes. The brakes was on, and she wasn't going nowhere. But anywho, that little bedroom needs to be cleaned again, and I need to rewash the bedding so they'll be fresh for next go-round, and that's going to be a video for another day. So once I got that in there, I came in, and I went through all this stuff, and I was putting it everywhere that it needed to go. I also really quickly showed you these two little tops that Ruben's sister got me for my birthday. Thank you, Diana. I love them. Also, there's this little cup I'm going to show you, and I'm sure you probably can't read it, but my cousin Tara, she made this for me, and I love it so much. And it says something like, being my cousin is the only gift you really need. Anyway, love you, Tara. And I love that cup.
You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive. When it's my birthday or my day off, you got other plans and can't show up. But when life deals me a hand, all of a sudden you're the first to come. Always there to help and listen. You're just a friend when I come undone. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding. Some kind of friend. If I would win the lottery, you wouldn't be happy for me. But if I blew it all in one day, you'd be there to hug my pain away. 'Cause in tricky situations, you are the best friend that I've ever had. But it's such a funny feeling when you get enjoyment of seeing me sad. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding. Some kind of friend. You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive. I guess you hate when I feel great, and love it when I made a new mistake. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding. Some kind of friend.
Now, y'all know I'm going to find a contact wherever, whenever. I think those things are like gremlins. They have multiplied. I can't get enough of them. I haven't bought contacts in probably 2 years. That one time that I was on Ambien and I got online and made a, I don't know, some kind of membership plan. And anyways, don't ever do that, because then it's like an act of Congress to stop said membership. And I don't know, it's like going to, I don't know, what's that gym? Planet Fitness. Ugh, that's a story for another day. Anyways, right here, I think I was talking and laughing about the fact that Rosa and Barb Jo and I, we're on a text thread together, and we had just been texting back and forth like when I was cleaning this room out, and I was laughing because, and I know she's not going to mind me saying this. Anyway, Rosa sent a picture of her latest video, and it wasn't doing as well as most of her other videos were doing. And she's like, what does YouTube want? My firstborn? And I was like, you know what? I don't think it's just you. You know, we're all struggling over here. Mine is my fault, and it's because I just haven't been able to upload as much as I normally do. But Barbara Joe and Rosa, they're cranking them out, and I'm so proud of them. And I love them so much. So if you have time after you watch this video, I'm going to link their channels in my description box. Please go and check out their latest video that they've uploaded, because they have worked so hard, and I just love to see them thrive and do all the good things. And I'm so super proud of them, and I love them. But yeah, we're all just like on the big old struggle bus over here, just trying to get some views, you know. But anyway, I decided to go ahead and move on over to the desk and get this all cleaned off. Now, the drawers probably really do need to be decluttered and cleaned out, but I just didn't want to do that on this day. I think I might keep that for like a whole house declutter video at one point and just like hit every room. You guys really seem to enjoy those. And that's kind of just where I pick just one certain area of each room of my house and just, you know, declutter it. I might take like 10 minutes in each room and declutter what all I can. And it does help. It keeps all the clutter at bay. Like if you can think about it and just stay on top of it, it really does help. So I'm probably going to end up doing that here shortly too, because I can feel these walls closing in on me again. I got a taste of my house being very clutter free over the last, I don't know, 6-8 months or so when I did that last really big declutter, and it feels good. I like not having all the stuff around. So that's probably going to be another video that's going to come up very, very soon.
All I want for somebody to see me. Yeah, yeah. Anyone with two eyes will do just fine, 'cause I'm reckless. It's getting kind of desperate. Can't help but feeling helpless when it comes to love. Don't know who I am without someone by my side, and why. I don't care about what they like. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I look into a crowd and love whoever's looking back. Always got my heart on sale, my body's like an outlet, never mind my words. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I fall just like that. I'm too good for my own good. Yeah, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Even though it took an hour for you to even answer, I'm losing all my power, but who's keeping score? Don't know who I am without someone by my side, and why. I don't care about what they like. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I look into a crowd and love whoever's looking back. Always got my heart on sale, my body's like an outlet, never mind my words. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I fall just like that. Fall just like that. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I look into a crowd and love whoever's looking back. Always got my heart on sale, my body's like an outlet, never mind my words. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I fall just like that. Fall just like
So I was able to get all of the rest of the clothes hung up and put away. I also got all of those shoes up out of the floor, and I put those away. And right here, I remember the thoughts that were going through my brain. I was like, you are without a doubt the least of the girly of girlies, because I have like just my little necklaces just laid out up here, and my bracelet, and just my couple little Mod Podge perfumes and whatnot. Like, I'm not a girly girl. I think I tried it once and it just wasn't me. Anyways, so we're gonna get this the rest of this desk cleaned off. I'm going to dust everything and make sure that it's all nice and proper. But you guys have gotten to see quite a bit of Bodhi in this video. I like being able to, have him around me and stuff like that, but my word, he thinks he's like the size of a Shih Tzu or something. But this house isn't big enough. Like, you got to go outside to change your mind in this house. That's how small it is. And it's hard to be on your feet and doing stuff with a 100-pound house hippo standing up under your feet. But I love him so much. If he could just pick up a rag and help out while he's standing there, that'd be great. But sadly, he cannot. Anyways, I'm glad you guys have gotten to see him. I don't think he's been in a lot of my videos, like the last couple videos, that much. But anyway, he's a good boy. And he keeps great company, so I will let him stick around as long as he wants to. He was going in and out. He made frequent trips over to the living room and stuck his nose in every piece of everything that I pulled out there, like he's never seen it nor smelled it before. But that's just how he is. Also, I was showing you at one point in here, or I don't know if I showed it to you, but I was talking about this little wax melt that I have in here. So my cousin Tara, again, one of the other gifts that she got me for my birthday is they were like sugar cookie wax melts. Like, they looked exactly like sugar cookies, even with the sprinkles. So I broke a piece off of one of those and oh my gosh, y'all, it smells like a daggum cupcake in here. It smells so good, like so stinking good. I'm going to have to break up the other pieces and put them throughout the rest of the house because they smell absolutely amazing. And I think at this point I was talking again about the discussion that we were having on the phone, and I don't want this to be taken in any way, shape, or form as a dig or in any way negative, because it is the farthest thing from that. And if you get offended by what I'm getting ready to say, first of all, I'm sorry if that offends you, but you clearly have not been around to my channel long enough to know me or my humor or anything like that. But another topic of the conversation was how like videos now they're not as structured as they used to be. Like, if you think about, like, I don't know, even 5 years ago, 3 years ago, cleaning channel videos were very to the point. They had nice edits. Everything was just like home and garden, and just very cookie cutter, very clean. I don't know. Anyways, a lot of it's going to like these vlog style videos, which I like a whole lot better. It's a lot less editing. You get to know so much more about the creator when they're just themselves and they, talk to you and stuff like that. So that's becoming a big thing. And another thing, I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is, but anyway. So a lot of the channels right now that at least come through my homepage, and a lot of my subscriptions too, because I'm subscribed to a lot of these channels, mobile homes. Mobile homes are making a huge comeback in the YouTube world. Everybody that has anything to do with a mobile home channel, blowing up. I'm happy for you. I was raised in a mobile home. We own trailer parks. I'm not new to the game, okay? And I love it. I love that for you guys. I'm excited for y'all, but I just can't go out and buy me a mobile home to get some views. So one of you's going to have to let me borrow it. Anyways, it's just funny how trends change and how you see things, again, like in the last couple of years just change. Anyway, I've realized now that I'm just going to be myself. And those that get me. Those that don't, I'm sorry. There's somebody out there for you. And I hope you find them. But anyway, the only thing I really had left to do was to vacuum. And I honestly think this little vacuum right here is on its last leg. She was making weird noises. She's not really sucking like she should. Okay. But she did the job for this day. This is all I needed to do. But I got everything put up. I got everything wiped down and vacuumed. I cannot tell you how good it makes me feel to have this done, because I was gonna something was going to happen. Something was going to happen, y'all. I'm not exactly sure what, but something was going to happen. Anyway, I want you guys to see how it all turned out. I'm also going to show you all this trash that I had to, eventually I broke all the boxes down, took them all outside, but all of this stuff was just paper clutter. You guys have heard me talk about this so many times. Paper clutter, like it's everywhere. But anywho, look at her shine, look at her sparkle. We can see that lovely carpet and all this good stuff in here. I'm delirious, y'all. Anyways, it looks so much better, and I'm so glad I bit the bullet and got in here and got it done. What I am sad about is that the volume didn't work. I don't know what's wrong with it, but we're going to figure it out. I won't let it happen again. But if y'all watch enough of my videos now, I can make me enough money to buy me a new camera. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I can't tell y'all how much I appreciate you being here and how much I appreciate you that keep coming back and keep watching the videos, and you support me and you love me. It means so much. It means so much. But it's all done, and we hopefully won't have to be back in here for another 6 months to clean it all up again. But I've got some really good stuff planned for you guys coming up. I've got the bedroom deep clean. I've also got to get outside, get all that stuff cleaned up too, because y'all know what them flowers look like. Y'all know. I don't even have to show you. Y'all know what they look like. But anyway, I hope this motivated you, or if anything, I hope it kept you company and you got a couple laughs out of it. But I love you so much, and I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.